We just got it back in stock.
We did.
And joining me is Bitsy Jennings. She is part of the Joan Rivers family. She is a style expert and longtime Joan Rivers collection connoisseur.
I am indeed.
So we're happy to have you here, Bitsy.
Thank you so much.
So this is something that many of us can kind of understand. It's the idea of our hair starting to thin. And so how can we get back our confidence?
Nobody understood that more than Joan, who created this product to address just naturally thinning hair that she had. So it was something that she was always looking for. We have some really great before and after pictures that really sort of speak to the issues. Here we can see a hairline that is a little bit thinned out, could be hereditary, could be hormonal, but what you do is you take this Great Hair Day, it's a creamy powder formula, which creates the appearance of a shadow on your scalp, thereby creating the look of fuller, thicker hair.
It looks like there's more hair in the
instantaneous. And we'll show you how easy it is. As you can see there, we have colors for everybody. This is for the redheads. It is just an easy way to literally stipple on confidence. When you have naturally thinning hair, it's something that you really, it can really, take down your self-confidence. So Joan created this. It has become a favorite for men and women. So don't think that this is only for the men. And it's so easy to use. You'll see, I used it on this side of my hair. This side I did not. You can completely see the difference in my part. The secondary benefit is that this also is great if you have grays coming in your roots. And literally it's as easy as tapping it on and then stippling, just like you were painting, right towards the front of your hair, and then you just fill in all of those marks. I can even fill in that part there, because that's where it's really distinct.
And while you go to work, Bitsy, I'm going to take you through the colors in our shade chart so that you can pick what is best for your hair color. So should we try to match our hair color?
Yeah, well, I'll tell you where you should start. So the light blonde, if you have very, very light blonde, Scandinavian, like towhead blonde hair, start right there. 80% of our people will start with the blonde. That's the shade that Joan would use. I could use this. I could also use brunette. So that's for people who have auburn hair, black hair. The red is, of course, for your redheads. The salt and pepper, which was by popular demand. And then white we created for the people who have white hair. In fact, one of our models in the studio has the white hair. So take a look here. Here's the shade chart. Right, so you can pick your color based on where your hair falls in that color chart. As you can see, this addresses whether you have just a very distinct part, maybe you had a baby and hormones have changed the quality of your hair. It can really address many, many issues.
Well, let's take a look at some more before and afters and the difference it can really make.
So there you go. Now, when you have white hair and you see that pink scalp, that's a sign of a very healthy scalp. But because of that contrast, you can really see the distinct part. All you need to do is stipple this on. This is transfer proof, so you really need to shampoo it out, which means when you come home at night, you don't have to worry about shampooing and getting this on your pillow. If you want to work out, you don't have to worry about this sweating out. And the salt and pepper we have coming up next, you can see how the dimension of these colors, depending on how much you use. So this is layerable. If you put a little bit on and you're not satisfied, just layer on a little bit more. You can certainly do that.
Well, let's move. Okay, here we go.
Here's the salt and pepper. Look at the difference there. And she's got a beautiful head of hair, but the part is more distinct.
Sure.
But when it's filled in, it brings back youth. It brings back confidence.
And her hair just looks a lot fuller.
It really looks full. And what this is doing, again, is creating a shadow on your scalp. So what you'll do is you'll part the hair using this great brush that we've given you. You'll tap on the product, and then literally starting towards the back of your hair, stipple it like you were doing a painting towards the front and just build it up. And then we actually do have some models in this studio, which we can show you, absolutely.
And I do want to let you know that this is back in stock. We've been waiting for it to come back in all our colors. We have sold over 500,000 of Great Hair Day here at QVC. And if you want to, check out the reviews online. They're over 1,800 five-star reviews. But I do want to let you know, if you have used Great Hair Day and then we sold out, Lock-in auto delivery, because that means you'll get yours automatically every 90 days. You'll also get a new brush with your shipment, but you don't have to worry about, oh, QVC sold out.
So then you can keep one in your purse, one in your gym bag. Here's Maureen. She uses the product. She's using our brunette color. And as you can see, she has a thinner hair around the crown of her scalp, towards her part. And all she's going to do is take that brush, tap on the product, and then literally just stipple it from the front, from the back towards the front, allowing it to blend in beautifully. What an absolute difference that is.
That looked like two different people.
It really did.
So again, hair looks fuller. You're not seeing the scalp. That's what I think makes many of us self-conscious.
Yes.
And for me, like you said, after childbirth, Bitsy, I found my hairline was where I was seeing things. So I like to wear ponytails. But then I'm like, oh gosh, one side looks thinner and it looks further back than the other. This makes a big difference.
It really does.
And Joan's product is superior in that, like you said, it doesn't transfer. It doesn't come off until you wash it out.
Right.
So the white was created for women like our model here.
Judy, who has an absolutely beautiful head of hair, but she has some areas where her scalp is showing through. So she's using the white color, which is just a great way to be able to keep that youthful look. Again, this is transfer proof. It's a creamy powder formula created by Joan for Joan. But when we realized Joan really had a sort of her finger on the pulse, and she knew how to address issues, and this was a product she literally would not leave the house without. No exaggeration.
Well, the white is already now limited. Brunette is very popular. We have been waiting for it to come back. So when I'm telling you white's already limited, that's what happens. We get Great Hair Day back in stock, and it flies back out. Auto delivery means you lock yours in, so no matter what issue is going on with our stock, you'll automatically get yours every 90 days. I just want to show everybody, this is what I was talking about. See, I get like a little thinning here.
So if you like to pull your hair up, maybe you don't have an issue with thinning hair. Maybe you just have one spot.
We're just going to fill it in.
And I filled in both my parts.
Look at that.
And I'm going to go home and go to bed and not worry about this getting all over my pillowcases.
Now you don't see my scalp through.
Isn't that amazing?
Now I'm like, I'll rock my ponytail.
90-day supply. My sister, who said she was on the couch all day watching football, still used her Great Hair Day. Because she cannot live without it.
She's like, I'm not even going anywhere, but
I'm using it.
Well, thank you so much, Bitsy.
Thank you.
All right, and just a reminder, this is Beauty Bestsellers, so I have to tell you about our today's special value from Peter Thomas Roth. He put together